Now I've just realised I've got no little line clips with me, so what I'm going to do is tie the braided line straight to the lure. Now this is going to be really tricky. I want a loop knot. I believe in loop knots for smaller lures, but it's hard to tie a loop knot with braided line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold the line in half like that, tie a loop in it, just tie a regular loop knot now, but the line's got to be folded in half. It's got to be doubled. Right. I don't do it often. Poke that through. But the main thing is that you fold the line over first, so that you're using, it's a double. You've doubled the line over. And at the end, you'll be left with 3 tags. Right, now there's my loop knot. I'm also just going to wrap it around a couple of times just to lock it. Now you'll see there that I've got a loop knot, but instead of just having an end, I've got an end and a big loop. I've got to cut that loop off. So you end up with 3 ends. And it's the same with a blood knot. I use like a blood knot to tie my braided line straight to a line clip. And I'll do exactly the same thing. It's because the braided line is a lot more slippery than mono. It doesn't grip itself as well as mono. So it's always best if you fold it in half first, then you'll end up with a rock solid knot. There's my rock solid knot. That's a loop knot with folded or doubled over braided line. And that will work a treat. Yeah, buoyant the lure is. With that line clip on, it actually sinks. They sink, and without the line clip, they actually float really well. It's amazing the difference just that line clip can make to the buoyancy of the lure. Tell you something about these really small lunches. They're a floating lure, and yet when I put it in the water, it really slowly sinks. It's just got a really slow negative buoyancy, and that's because of the swivel. If I take that swivel off, it actually floats.